what do I think about abortion?
Yeah, I mean, what do you think about right to abortion? Does this bother you that this is happening in this city?
It's a constitutional right.
You don't know how.
In Albuquerque, they perform late-term abortions, third trimester. Abortion, do you know what an abortion is?
Yeah,
okay. Okay, I was like, what?
Well, it's for women?
Yes. We're an anti-abortionist group. We're trying to stop abortions being performed up to all 9 months.
So, what can we do?
Spread the word, man.
Okay.
Visit the website. Tell everyone.
But are you guys a Christian organization?
I myself am a Christian. We have many different denominations and different things.
Okay. Yeah, because I find that most people who are anti-abortion, it's based on a faith type.
So like a moral.
Yeah, and then
reason.
well, the only and that's fine. Like the only weird thing to me about that is that they'll say like, you know, when does life begin? But that's to me is a ridiculous question because life is everywhere. You know, like a microbe is alive.
Okay.
You can't really make that argument.
You know? So, but when would you say like the human life begins?
There's no set point because it's constantly developing from the moment. I mean, even before the sperm hits the egg, there's life.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, so you have an issue with the word life in context with abortion, right? That's the
I don't
problem.
understand that argument. Yeah, I'd like to discuss it.
To discuss it more? Okay.
Because
well,
it's like, what do you mean by life? Like, when does life begin? I don't know if you use that argument or.
Well, for me, I do use that argument because to me the definition is a unique human life. It's when
does the thing become conscious? The baby.
Okay, so that's when you would think life begins as consciousness. Well, I believe it's at fertilization. So that's when a unique set of unique human DNA is formed. So that's when I believe that's when that starts.
I understand the argument in terms of Christianity because you believe that there's a soul that begins.
Well,
is that what the argument is?
Well, also to me it's a scientific thing as well because it is a unique set of DNA.
Scientists have proved as soon as the sperm fertilizes the egg, life begins. As the human is already formed, it's already a baby.
I feel like they're just
that,
in a different.
There's life before that.
Okay.
You know?
We're talking about the actual baby. That's our argument.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's our
When does the baby's life begin?
Yes. When is it classified as human? When is the baby classified?
Right.
And everybody else.
And since it is so common, since abortion is so common, I feel that people need to be talking about it more.
That's a good point.
And a lot of women are left alone, and they go into the abortion clinics, and most of them
they just go
really
straight
regret
there.
it.
Yeah.
After, like a lot of women, I haven't heard one woman who has regretted having it.
Yeah.
There's no like medical care, and so a lot of these women have been horrifically injured. And so
first of all, it's their fault. Something a teacher, they wanted it. It's their fault. If you die doing it, it's your fault. Nobody told you to go do it.
That's why we care about them too. You know, a lot of these women think about this. A lot of these women aren't told that.
If you want to, first of all, it's their fault. It's their business. You want to have a abortion at 9 months, it's their fault.
Well, I think it's all of our business, right? I mean, that's what community is all about. We care about one another. If I were to see you about to do something, about to step in the road, and I stopped you, right?
Yeah.
That's just what we do. And so that's what we're
you
doing.
went to the doctor and signed it and wanted it and made an appointment for it, and you wanted to have abortion at 9 months. You can't believe anybody but you.
Well, you know, I mean, there is that aspect of it, but that's why it's so important for us who do know. A lot of these women don't know. You know, a lot of them are in a difficult situation. They're not reading all that information. They're being really high pressure. When they go into an abortion clinic, they're not being told all the facts. It's just a high pressure situation. So that's why it's important for us to let them know.
I don't believe in abortion, But if you're gonna do something, you have to stand up for it. You're like, that's you. It's your fault and it's your decision. If you make a decision, you sign a paper. You don't let somebody else like, oh, it's not my friend's a doctor's fault. You sign a paper. You went in there, you made an appointment. Why don't you stand up for yourself and do it?
There you go. I mean, now you're starting to get empowered. So you're an empowered woman, and that's what we need to do for all these women and for all these men. Sometimes these men, you know, they just walk by and they're like, you know what, whatever she wants to do, that's okay. But you know, by us having this conversation, by you getting empowered right now, that makes all the difference, you know.
Have a good day.
Hey, thank you.
Tell you, Romeo, when the guy comes up to you and me and he says, "Oh, hey, your wife's pregnant." Say, "Yeah, what do you got?" "Well, a little boy or girl." "Well, we found out it's a girl." You don't say it's a blob of tissue that someday will be a little girl. You say it's my little girl, and you probably did the same thing I did. You pushed on the belly, and my kid pushed me. Watch out, guys! Watch out! Your little kid, my kid pushed on me with his elbow, and I felt his elbow in there.
Yeah.
Dude, that was, I was sunk, man. That was the best thing in the whole world. So we just find it repulsive that we live in a nation that's figured out a way to exterminate the youngest members of the human race. So that's why we're out here. That's why we hope we're not those things. We hope we're...
Are you in property at the moment?
Doesn't mean like one guy sees you guys get to get stuff, one gets going out ground. No, that's a little bit.
There are dogs which are more human than people.
What do you mean by that?
The behavior. What it is to be human is to be kind.
Yeah.
A dog, an animal can be kind. I think it's intelligence. I think what they're saying is that if a person has a very useful amount of intelligence, that he's human. But to me, humanity has to do with how one person treats another person, or an animal treating a human being. Abortion is the kind of a situation where you really can't give a black and white answer.
Yeah.
Because number one, the woman is bearing the child.
Yes.
She's taking the responsibility.
Okay.
All right? And if she feels that she can't handle the responsibility, she has the right to abort.
Why is that?
Because it's her body. That baby is born because of her body.
Yes, but
And
it's
her
not.
body comes first, the baby comes second.
So if
You
it's her
understand?
body, when she,
If she feels that baby may be in jeopardy when that baby is conceived, she has the right to say no, because I can't faithfully take care of that child. I'm
Yes.
doing that child an injustice.
yeah, I understand that
My
sometimes you can't
situation.
take care of a child,
You
but there's always adoption.
not always.
There's millions of people who would.
Yeah, and they fail. And they fail many times adoption.
What do you mean by that?
The child is not happy with these particular people.
Yes.
Happens very often. You want a black and white answer for abortion. I don't have the answer for you. I don't say it's bad, and I don't say it's good. As far as I'm concerned, there is no answer.
Alright, so do you think that the baby in the mother's womb is a human?
The baby, take the word human and stick it someplace else. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a bad word. It should never have been conceived, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, but a human is a living thing.
An animal is a living thing.